back to Dream Daddy. Does it automatic? Oh, we're gonna save. I do want to do all of them. I kind of want to get Robert out of the way. I don't know. I kind of want to go like least. Craig is gonna be last because Craig is my favorite. Or should I don't. Let's do. You know what? Let's do. We'll start backwards. We'll go backwards. We'll start with Joseph. Oh, I guess we can do all the profiles. Joseph Christensen. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm burping for. All I have is water. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife. Oh my gosh, who's texting me? Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Oh, I love Candyland. Also, T's the sailor, so that's kind of cool. But that makes sense why his wife goes, "Hi, hey, sailor." So creepy. Let's see. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. Of course. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My 6-string. Huh. Turn-ons is his loving wife. That's a good answer. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. Is that where the anchor tattoo came from? What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely and not on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? A good book. I mean, men do be having pockets big enough for good books. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Sounds truly like a man of the Lord. We'll message him. It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. I didn't. I asked one time. Liquor before. Oh, okay. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not to Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray to him? Pray at him? To him? At him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Ugh. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sleep on me like that? I selectively ignored it every time you do, Pops. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, you doing okay there, kiddo? Oh, fine. Of course. Fine. I just started thinking about how there's a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, space is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive doesn't mean it can't exist. And this is where we start spiraling about existence. And I understand that Femi paradox, but to completely write off aliens, there's so much stuff we just don't know. I'll be okay. I'm glad. But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope they'll one day be my friends. Yeah, but whose fault was that? I watched Fire in the Sky when I was 5. Amanda, you stole the VHS from my closet and locked yourself in the room to watch it. I honestly forgot about that part of the story. Wow, I really bought all those years of anxiety over being abducted by aliens on myself, huh? I patted Amanda on the back. Yeah. And now you want your new best friend to be an alien. Look at that personal progress. But seriously, you know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, so I'm talking to you about aliens. Okay, just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. And I only want what's best for you. That's all.
Huh.
Alright. Jeez, don't make me cry again. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
Yeah.
First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference.
Ugh.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this.
Aw.
Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out with you soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya! The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, JT. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast. Just let me know, Joseph. Wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. Oh my gosh. As I smack everything on my desk, I use way too many exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a little tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, JT. Great, come by the house. As soon as you're ready, we'll be here. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Absolutely. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me. I'm blinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. Real to a fault. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, JT. Don't be weird. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open. Shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? JT? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey, Christian? It's Chris. Dang it! Chris, right, hi again. It's I'm JT. I know what your name is. Oh, yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus! Oh, I love the anchor on his house. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into the adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks. I wonder if that he is not supposed to be there. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. JT, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I am as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Yeah. Joseph leads me to a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. I like the swordfish. I wonder if he caught it. Hey. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. All of these kids have so much attitude. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy.
Oh.
We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to JT. Hello, Father. Hello, JT. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twinge chick. Creepy twinge chick? We should get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of this creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys gonna help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys. Christian and Christy run out of the room, giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, JT? Nope. You should try it. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. How? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph first browses motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on the surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Ooh. Examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. Looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? Probably. There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Not a Mary thing. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all of the Bible basics. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth pastor after all. On the higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. What does that mean? The 8th installment in... Wait, is this a series? We'll go with coffee table. There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetics, smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they called sextants. Heh, sex. Okay, and the last bit of info we have to do is examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids, and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says CNC. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow. This looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You are too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. With spiders! No! Not spiders! Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and the squirming, I don't know how he's gotten hold of her, but the girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders. spoon duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, JT the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at the Tartantula Ridge, but I now have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or merely fallen into my web? I am no mere fly, Spider King. Now, on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with two dumbest-looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow to the invisible heart between his arms and his body as Joseph recoils in horror. Last, I am defeated. You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet. Yeah. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Aye. Hey, wait! Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle pony? Sparkle pony? Joseph looks confused. Aww. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can you finish the sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. Oh. And that is still way too sweet. So, what made that crash? Okay. Egg beaters on the linoleum floor. Oh. My new techno single. Still have never thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into batter. It's got a sticky sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. Oh, yeah. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so I'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, JT. You've baked a cake from a box before? Once? How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Yeah. Woo! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, JT, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale. Voila! Duty done. Now, help me find Christy. You keep an eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position, and got it. Oh. Joseph's eyes goes wide and I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I flicked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that. Do that, JT. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position, and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means? Nice. Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Yeah. Ooh, this cake pops up yummy. Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Oh. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. Oh. If you can count city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay. Let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables hanging out with the other group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Whoa.
Yeah, I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. Couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone bought a soft serve ice cream machine? I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. The bake sale. Rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah! Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go with oh yeah. Oh. We have five. If you bake it, they will come.
Oh.
It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmesita. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, as the owner and proprietor of The Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope up the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. I used the box recipe. Can't go wrong when it's spelled out for you. Joseph gives me a look. Wow. I actually use the box recipe sometimes too. It's always better when I sub butter for oil though. Good to know. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Please let it be Greg. It's Brian. JT! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. I don't know why he's Russian now. Must resist the urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies. We don't need to be eating brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Ha! Better make it just 2. For me and 1 for Daisy. He's Russian now. I'm so sorry. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah. What's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. Please, Joseph, please tell me it's the first Fast and the Furious and none of, the first 3 Fast and the Furious, solid. After that, we're Fast and the Furious down the hill. Really? If you think about, there's some heavy religious undertones, is there? Joseph hands it back to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our own stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job in the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias on them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for a young man in the sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in minstrel terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. That's fair. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish that I was off on the deep blue sea. Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, and, basically live out the Jimmy Buffett song? Live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Every day, Joseph, every day. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to totally live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend, we'll be on island time. I love being on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think if he comes to these bake sales to test himself, see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? I'm ready. We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies, too. But look at how cute! They all very much look like Craig, too. They got all his genes. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's a possible breed. Love River. All comes down to Craig. Hey, bros! Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Tim? What does that mean? Remember that one? I'm gonna do the remember that one time. Hey, Craig. When we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with the dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. Hey. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake.
I don't know.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mixed, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes. Which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring. And safe. Mary, why did you pick the youth pastor with an anchor tattoo if you didn't want boring and safe? I'm just saying. Hey, Mary? Mary's eyes dart over me. What's the rookie doing here? I was hoping to introduce JT to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, JT? Mary, let the kid answer the question. Kid? Am I that much younger? Shove a bread in those again. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's Pretty cool, I guess.
Uh,
Hmm.
Uh,
Mary, can we talk about this later?
give it a rest, buddy.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
oh.
Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? The audacity. Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me, he's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Yeesh is right. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? No marriage is perfect. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be that unsufferable.
Oh.
You ready to head out? Sure. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off for a moment. Nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn snakes out of me.
Oh.
Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Oh.
Ha! I won't keep you up then.
Oh.
Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hang out to Mr. Problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Hey.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I like that.
Aye.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a clean-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. What? Bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Save the brownie for later, because Amanda will probably want it. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Amanda. I step inside and find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hey, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. I mean, you got Craig to buy one, so glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... I think for a moment I realized I still had the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. I mean, I don't think that's true, but we do need to give her a heads up. What? I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Whistle while you work. Date complete. Grill, mer. Cargo shirts, mer. Super cool, yeah. Leadership, mer. Mary, mer. I got an A. Why is my brownie point so low? Daddy points. Nice. I love that for me. Margarita zone. That's so funny. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I love a good word jumble, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I have a good coupon. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes open the door. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, but she tears open with her teeth. The teeth, really? That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Victory! Yeah, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA is one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Wherever? Oh, how pretty. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention students there get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? Nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HII, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. Thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommates are going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with somebody with a similar major and interest. I bet we're going to be best friends. I loved, all of my roommates in college. Impeccable. I really, truly lucked out. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. And they were roommates. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have any bad roommates. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that one up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I didn't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? That's gonna be some treacherous, icy roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pulled Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper, I think. Is it though?
Dads.
Ooh, I got a message from Craig. Hi, Craig. Hey, dude, I've got the runs. What? Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just for comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? But I meant I've got the runs. I felt like I need like running. Want to come to the gym with me? Want to come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man. It'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in the Meat Hill marathon. I'm outside right now. Craig? I'm warming up, bruh. Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her Presta wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. We're running. Oh no. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you, bruh. I never realized his eyes are pink. Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Oh no. How do I... How do I... Oh, clicking. I get it now. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm so confused. Bro! How? What is this? How long did we go for? Gotta keep it in high gear with the aubergines. This feels very Wii Sports. Do I have to do it for 5 minutes? Like, I don't understand what's happening. Oh, okay. We're at the finish line. Okay. Yay! We did it. Personal best. What does S++ mean? Way to go! Thanks, Craig. For sure.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Excellent. Okay, we're gonna take a break for today. So it's level 1 for Joseph and a nice little thing from Craig. Alrighty, so that is it for today's episode of Dream Daddy. This is the game that I've been wanting to play for a while, and now it's in my inventory. Oh, it is the Director's Cut. So make sure to subscribe and do all the YouTubey things down below if you want to follow me through this series. I'm hopefully going to be doing some other gaming series, but this has my attention currently. Don't forget to check out the podcast if you want to listen to something that I do consistently more than my YouTube channel. The podcast, which you might hear on YouTube, is Two Nerds and Podcast. We will also, by the time this video comes out, we have some stickers for sale to support the podcast. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So goodbye.